1,000 friends. Look, you said it already.
Huh?
You said it already. She knew it. You knew you was gonna call her.
They blowing me up already.
Tell them it's mommy time.
They want my cake.
Oh Lord. Although you made the one for yourself that you posted.
No.
Oh. So you
Make
made
me
it
nut.
for yourself?
Nope. I got me an ice cream cake.
I love that. Come on in. Shit, it's with a few friends. Everybody's outside. Not even inside. This live.
Yeah, they could be outside.
Let me do it.
They could be outside and doing the
that's what
live.
I'm telling them. Gotta tell the people pull up. And then you just share with everybody.
Share with your friends.
I didn't know that. I thought it was a court. I'm about to say you gave that shit to the wrong person.
It's a little something.
This smells really popped up on mine.
Yeah, somebody told me that if you pop it up late. That's on the rocks, but it has seasoned flavors of Blue Hawaiian.
Mm.
Yeah. God damn. It's strong. It's cold. Not strong.
It's very strong.
It's very strong. It's not very strong.
Oh, yes, it is.
Let's get the people in.
I'm watching the ice.
Let's get the people in. We live, baby. We is live.
I'm sending it to where people's down.
Yeah. Let's go.
Hi, Mommy.
Let's go. 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 Okay, so what we gonna do? We gonna go in and we gonna share with your friends. We gonna go in. We gonna share this with your friends. Boodoo, boop, boodoo. Where's the mothers? Where's the mothers at? Where's the mothers? Tell the mothers to come on in. Yes, I need the mothers. All of the mothers, please pull up. Oh, they send in a request. Joey. That's right. Come on, tell them to send a request so they could come on in and share this with a few friends. Yes, we love that. They trying to come in. Come on in, y'all. Share this with your friends. Yeah, T. Yeah, T. Get them in here. There you go.
Get him go.
Get him go. Get him T.
Get him go. Get him go.
Get him T. Get him T. Get him T. We live. Get him T. Get him T.
Yeah, I got mad.
Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. I've been sleeping all day. Ooh, guess who made it to the black wall? I gotta mention that. Guess who made it to the black wall?
Guess who's Bazak? Still smoke. Doesn't know about that.
They don't.
We just don't know about that.
But guess who made it to the black wall?
My good girl.
You made it to the black wall, y'all. It's fucking. You made it to the black wall. You here?
Oh.
The black wall.
Oh yeah,
the black.
when I first came, this wasn't up.
It sure wasn't. Guess who made it to the black wall? Yes, come on in. Share this with your friends. If you don't know, this is about the mothers and the baby mothers and how you was raised. Come on in. This goes out to all my baby mamas. I got love for all my baby mamas.
She did something with that.
She did a lot with a lot.
She did something with that.
Girl,
I didn't see that smoke on my whole chest, and I don't even got no kids.
Well, Rich
I didn't
read
know
it. She knew her way was
Yo, you didn't have to see.
because if you can't read, how you know the lyrics? Like, I'm just.
You ever seen Drumline?
Yes.
That reading music and reading words is different.
Yeah, she has to read it to sing it. Like, what
No,
do
you don't. You don't gotta know how to read to speak.
You watch them do the first verse.
Oh, this is
It's hella illiterate people out here.
This is so unheard of. Hey y'all, come on in. Get us with you free.
It is hella
I'm just
illiterate
trying to
people
tell y'all
out
it's
here.
gonna get noise today. Guess who made it to the black wall, y'all? And we got some announcements. We have no sponsors for this episode, but we got some announcements, okay? So make sure you stay
He
home.
said R. Kelly was illiterate.
By the way,
Yo. I hate it here.
Yo.
Not Kels, not too much on Kels.
Yeah, not so much on Kels, because I keep saying I want to be in his cell. It was cool.
What?
What?
I wanna be in his cell.
I just want to hear all the singing he be doing. Yo, that shit would have soothed my soul on a bad day.
In his cell is crazy though. Like that's worse than trying to go to the psych ward. You're bugging.
I don't want to go to the psych ward. They can't do nothing for me.
He can't sing on iTunes.
Right, download his music. What
It
are
ain't
you
the
going to
same.
the
That
psych
new
for?
shit that he be cooking.
Yes, Imani, I have the same
That shit
thing.
got pain in it.
Thank you. She said Tay, but I think she meant T, right? Yeah, I'm the only one with a dress.
Yes, yeah. Not Imani's face.
Cat T,
He like, oh, hell no.
Not pissed on his. Oh my God.
Ooh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that was going to be me.
Oh,
I never said
shit.
that. I sure did
Pissed on
not.
his
Pissed
cell.
on in his son.
They said the melons is out. They talking about you. If y'all don't know,
Did you? So this did request.
who? Anybody else want to come on in and share this with your friends?
He said his page was private. I said follow the page. Like, what's up? But he at work though, so it's okay. Oh yeah, this person.
B.A. Nah, let me stop. Oh, so if y'all don't know, guess who made a special appearances for her? My dick cup. She's back.
It's been a minute.
Mm-hmm. Wait, somebody looked at you and said, "Mad titties." What is going on here? What were you doing?
I was just sitting there. I was eating like chicken wings or something. I don't know. Mind my business. Bitch was like, you didn't see that guy walk past and stare at you? I'm like, no. And she was like, he walked past and he said mad titties, but I didn't see nobody.
So we're going to get to that, Lisa. I'm going to answer all those questions before we even get into it, and I will regroup at the end as well. It is 8:09. We giving the black people their lovely time because they doing CP.
Oh, she planning her escape, huh?
It sounds like it, right?
That's what it sounds like. Okay, she got
Come on in,
plans.
share this with 1,000 friends because we about to talk about it. The men that have lived with a woman who has kids that wasn't their kids, come on into it. The men that actually lived with the baby mamas and they wasn't together, come on in too.
The mamas.
We just want to speak about it all. We're going to wrap it all up. It is 8:09. We're giving a black people time. How y'all doing today?
Facts. It's a beautiful day.
It was so nice today.
And we got a birthday girl in the building. My girl birthday was yesterday. Okay, it's 8:10, so I'm about to start like shit. Without any further ado, welcome to Provocative Perspectives with Madam. My name is Brittany. I go by Madam. I go by Thick Brit. I go by Thick Like Brits. However, the name for today is Madam. To my left, your right, is the infamous Toxic T. And to my right, your left, is our special guest. And not no ordinary special guest, because she's been here before. And her birthday was yesterday. And she's a mother. And Mother's Day is this weekend. I don't want to keep going. And she make edibles. And she gonna be at the party.
Facts.
And that's my best bitch. Without further ado, Miss Cat, Miss Treats to the Moon is in the building today. Come on in, share this with your friends. Welcome my girl. We about to get into it. All right? How you feeling?
Nervous. I don't know why, but
Why my girl nervous, y'all?
listen, anxiety is real, y'all.
we gon'
It's okay. We want to fix that
Yeah,
right
we
now.
about to
Here,
fix
baby.
all of that.
You want to take a nice little shot?
Nice
Loosen
little
you
shot.
up.
Little shot just to loosen up the nerves.
Loosen you
Little
up.
shot.
Uh-huh.
Little shot.
Little
It's
shot.
not full.
You want mine?
Yes, sir.
Smaller. You want mine?
Yep, I'll take the less.
There you go. It is smaller. Come on in. Share this with a few friends.
To
Drink
Cat's
up.
birthday.
Cat's
Happy birthday.
And Mother's Day.
And happy Mother's Day.
Jesus Christ.
I did it though.
She did it.
I did it though.
Good shit. Good shit.
Ooh.
Y'all bad influences.
Are we? Are we?
I wouldn't say so.
I think so.
Come on in, share this with a
I
few
don't even
friends.
think like that.
If you are new here, this is Toxic Tea once again. You want to be called Kat? And this is Kat, and I'm Matta. So come on in, share this with your friends. We're going to talk about a few things today.
Tequila gonna have me on my ass in a little bit.
Ooh, you was already on your ass because nobody told you to drink tequila in the first place. However,
it was the happy hour.
well,
Cantina's y'all.
I'm trying to tell you. That
And
shit
she's going to it every time.
That shit is liquid. Toxic Tea who's scared of the book bag. So if you don't know, I need you to tune into last week's 2-part episode because we spoke about the book bag.
Why?
And I'm not going to tell y'all what the book bag is. Just know it's a joke, but you got to watch the episode to know about the book bag. Like I said, every time, I'm fucking dead. Y'all are friends. T and T Marie. Hello, friends.
Why she
You
put
just
me out
scared of
there
the book
like that?
It's okay, because you're scared of the book bag.
I'm not scared of the book bag. I don't wear. I don't use the book bag. That's it.
You use purse.
Yeah.
So a purse and a book bag complement each other. You don't have to.
No.
You don't have to wear the book bag. You just gotta let the book bag in your presence.
Oh. No, she trying to put the book bag in my present.
Ooh, I'm trying to tell you. That's what I said, but I didn't think you was gonna catch that like that.
No, I caught it.
Damn.
Yeah.
You scared of the book bag?
She caught it.
You scared of the book bag?
Oh God.
I don't know.
Oh God.
You don't know if you
I
scared?
don't know what. I don't know. I missed that part. That was the second part of the episode.
Yeah.
I missed that part.
She's
No.
Dora with her bob and she's trying to explore on me with her book bag.
No,
Don't be scared of that book bag.
she wasn't trying to explore.
You
She was
too?
trying to get you to explore your mind.
She does look. She looks
good.
great.
Yeah.
But what do that got to do with me?
Scared money don't make no money.
Oh, y'all crazy. Y'all
I'm
crazy.
fucking rolling. Today,
See, I'm coming to your brunch. That's all I can tell you. That's it. That's all I can tell you,
step
baby.
one.
That's all I can tell
Step
you.
one.
You're trying to initiate me into
Step
the LGBT
one.
Trying to
community.
put me on.
Step one. Come to the brunch. Okay? So, if y'all don't know, we gonna get into that at the end of the episode because it's gonna come back up. I promise you. I promise you it's gonna come back up. However, today we are talking about the mothers and the daddies and the baby daddies and the men and the household. Okay? So we had to have an honorary guest who is a mother. Okay? And I'm gonna let her say her piece because I can't tell my own business. But the number one question was who goes first in the household? So in my thought process, I thought it was between just kids and the man. But we opened up a little bit of a different perspective and they threw the parents in there. So we're gonna ask this question again, Miss Kat. Welcome to the Black Wall. Who goes first in your household? Can you just tell them the background of your household just a little bit?
Okay. So I have 2 kids. I have 2 baby daddies. And I am with another man who's helping me raise my kids, who we've been together for 9 years now. So, yeah. And he don't have any kids. So, that's
Okay.
the background.
That's the background.
He has your kids.
He has my kids.
Right. That's the background. Now,
Okay.
your answer.
So, who goes first in the household?
Yes.
So, my answer, because traditionally it's supposed to be the spouse.
Mm-hmm.
That's traditionally the spouse.
Mm-hmm.
And I do believe that because kids are kids. What do they really know? We're going to know what's best for them. And in my situation, me and my man's always on the same page anyway. So the kids come first anyway. But we came to that conclusion together. Not, oh, because they're my kids, I'm going to put them before you. It was both of us. Who,
Let the kids come first.
yeah. So, yeah. Even down to like dinner, who eats first and all of that. The kids eat first. Because we busy smoking. We'll smoke and then we'll all that, but they got a bedtime, they got all of that, so
Right.
they go.
So they go first.
Yeah.
T, what is your opinion on who goes first in the household as a single woman?
As a single woman with no kids,
Mhm.
might I add.
Might we add?
Yeah. So the only perspective I really have is like my household growing up.
Don't feel that yet.
Oh.
Don't feel that part yet.
So
Just
just like
people.
what I feel.
Yeah.
Okay. So if and when I have kids, right, I feel like my husband should come first.
Different perspective. Keep going.
And I say that because I like, okay, so from the successful 2-parent households that I do know, from the outside looking in, it always seems like the marriage is the priority. And the kids kind of like
Add to it.
not add to it, but like if the marriage is good, the kids is good type of thing.
Got it.
You know what I mean? And I recently saw a post on Threads, and it was from a woman who was talking about this debate, like who comes first, your kids or your husband or whatever. And she said she sees a lot of women saying that the kids come first, but the women that she sees saying that are single women or women who basically they're not with the kid's father. Like the man that they're with is not in the home type of thing. So she said herself, coming from a 2-parent household of a successful marriage, and her parents are still together at this big age, her mother always put her father first.
Got it.
And her and her siblings seeing that knew that because her parents was good, they was good, everything in the house was good. For me, like they never went without just because the father went first,
Got it.
or the father came first. It's just he was the priority because he was the breadwinner type of thing. So I feel like I don't know. I would try to adapt that.
So it depends on the household who comes first, because not everybody does tradition.
Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty traditional though.
Yeah.
What's your opinion?
No, fuck you.
We'll get to the tradition in a minute. So my opinion. Okay, they said my son gonna eat first. Whoever I deal with gonna get a plate after him. They said, what if he's not the breadwinner? That's on you. Ooh. So that's a good question, because the man for you has to be the breadwinner.
I was about to just say if he's my man, he's probably gonna be the breadwinner.
Oh, you bugging. You bugging.
I'm bugging?
Women is making a lot of money these days.
Oh no. I didn't say I'm not. I didn't say I'm. See, don't get it fucked up.
No, but that's getting it fucked up by saying the man has to be the breadwinner, because a lot of the men are not getting the pay that they used to get, and the women are. So it's going to be harder for you to find a man making more money than you, depending on your life and your lifestyle.
Listen. He don't have to. His income is the income that we spend it on the household shit, the groceries, the shit that comes in the household. He's paying for. So in the household, he comes first. My money should be my money if we're in. You feel me?
So
even
what's
if
his
I
is
make
yours,
more money,
and what's yours is yours.
What's ours is ours. Everything is ours. But if I'm making more money than him, then most likely his money is going towards like the necessities, like the family shit. My money is going towards like the bills and excess shit.
Right.
So in the household, he's still gonna come first. But ideally, my man would be the breadwinner.
Okay, hold on. Let's get to some of these comments. I understand, however, it really depends on the dynamic household, but I'm still with my kid's father, and the kids will still come first, so we have time for ourselves. To be honest, even if my partner is the breadwinner, nothing is going to come before my son. That's just my opinion. So 2 people agree with that.
So the thing with that is, your kids do grow up, right?
And leave you.
They only
you ever heard of
kids
the
for so many years. If you with someone for real, like,
it's a family. Like,
I feel like, and I'm not. Whoever said that, I can't see who said that comment.
I don't disagree. Like, I definitely don't disagree.
Not anything against you, either one of y'all, but I feel like where's Mitch? Mitch needs to be in this chat right now because he knows exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like that might be something that contributes to the men that are like, that have like unusual relationships with their mothers as adults.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to family dynamics.
Not like, okay, so like my cousin, right? His mother, like in her mind, not really, but she kind of feels like her son is her man. Like she be checking in on him, where you at, what you doing, who you like, type of thing like that. Like mothers that be like
the harboring mothers.
babying their sons specifically, they grow up and they have like a weird relationship with their sons and towards. Yes, those is the mothers that feel like they need to sit in the front of the car when they with the wife and the wife got to sit in the back seat. That's the type of relationship that they be having. You feel me? Like so.
You see, yeah, no,
I don't know. I feel like
it's no disrespect.
Yeah, I'm not saying that that's how your kids are gonna be or whatever. I'm just saying that's what I think. That may be a factor into those men that grow up and have that mentality, or the mothers that have grown sons and still feel like they come before the wife or the girlfriend or whatever as their son is an adult, like living his own life. You know. I
get that, but in the grand scheme of things, let me read some of these comments and then I'm gonna say something. Deja said, come before your son in what way? I don't think it necessarily means neglecting your kids. Yeah, but the way these kids now are set up, now they need all the attention and I'm a school counselor. I think it means, say you and your partner want a long time and your son comes and he wants attention. Are you going to stop to give your son all of the attention?
I think that's different, but yes.
I think that was her point, and her asking that scenario specifically was trying to prove that choosing a kid over a parent, like if a kid wants to play, because she's saying kids need more attention, and she's saying
it's
that
really
if a kid wants to play, I do feel like it is circumstantial. She said that's why you have to teach it. Alani said that's why you have to teach it. T. Marie says, how I was raised in a 2-parent household, I watched my mom put us before her husband.
In what way?
Was her husband your father?
Was her husband your father, T. Marie? So my opinion on this is very interesting because I feel like who comes first in a household is situational to the household, which it always will be. Mm-hmm. However, to make things make sense, right? If there's a woman and she has everything on her own, and she's raising her kids, and she decides to add a man to it, he has to be adding value to the situation.
Definitely.
So value doesn't always mean monetary. Value doesn't always mean paying the bills. Value can mean you're simply helping me raise my kids in a manner that money cannot buy.
My man taught my son how to ride a bike. His father didn't do that.
The little things that
he was there at the hospital when my son broke his arm.
So it's situational. Mm-hmm. Now, to play devil's advocate on that same situation, if a man comes in and he is the breadwinner, but he's not my kid's father, it's still not going to change, because at the end of the day, you came into my household wanting to add some type of value to the situation. Mm-hmm. So whether it's money, whether it's relationships, whether it's teaching a boy how to be a man, it's all valuable in some type of way. Mm-hmm. Now, my opinion for myself, and we're gonna segue a little bit, and then I'm gonna read some of these comments. I've seen a lot of people talking about 2-parent households and about how they're raised versus how they raise their children. Mm-hmm. And for one specifically, T. Marie said that's just how she was raised. So I also feel like there is no standard in who comes first in a household. The standard is how you were raised reciprocates how you're gonna raise yours. Mm-hmm. So I don't feel like there's a specific standard on who comes first in the household, because your mother could teach you one way, your mother could teach you one way, my mother could teach me one way. I was raised in a 2-parent household, but I also had a point where my parents were not together.
I was raised in a 2-parent household that it wasn't my mother, it was my father and my stepmother. So
that's a different perspective.
I was raised by my stepmother my whole life. So my perspective is different. Also, seeing my parents also taught me what I don't want.
A lot of people say that as well.
That's the perspective that I have.
Yeah.
Like, I came from a single mother household with a grandmother in the house as well. You feel me? So I know that that's not how I want to raise kids.
Mm-hmm. You want the 2-parent household.
Right.
So Sandra Thomas says, she said yes, by the way. She answered your question
The
about
husband.
was your husband her father. She said yes.
Interesting.
At the same time, I have 2 toddlers, but if my kids were teenagers, it might switch up. That comes from Alani stating that the kids come first.
I'm not gonna lie, it does come with the age of the child. Too.
Because when they're younger, they need more attention.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Alani was saying. When they're younger, they need more attention. Versus
They
when they get older and
definitely
can do things on their own, now it's time for us to make time for us as
Definitely.
the relationship.
But I
Definitely.
feel
It
like
progresses. It definitely does. It
Me
definitely
personally, if I was a single woman with kids, like little kids, I wouldn't be dating anyway.
We're going to get to that. Hold that thought. T. Marie said, my son is only 8 and I'm a single parent and I have not met someone as of yet for me to put my son's needs aside for that person.
makes sense.
Okay.
So, to segue into the next part that we kind of like touched on, T, let's speak about how you were raised. Like the household you were raised in.
Okay. What about it?
How were you raised? Like, were you raised in a 1-parent household, a 2-parent
So
household?
I was raised.
Was there a man coming in and out?
So
Or did you have a father figure? Did you have a father in the relationship?
shit. My upbringing was a little.
Make it short.
Yeah. I was raised by my mother for the most part, but I really lived with my grandmother. My mother was like very young. She was outside still, you feel me? So I was mostly with my grandmother, and then when my grandmother passed away, it was just my mother. But I have a father figure. He's not my biological father. He's also not my stepfather, but he took the role of being my father, but he never lived in the house with me. Well, that's actually not true. He lived in the house with me for like a couple months, but that was
compared to a lifetime.
Yeah, that was some random shit for me. But yeah, like he never lived in the house with me. But besides my pops, you feel me? I have a plethora of godfathers and uncles that were male father-like figures, and they were always like in my presence, like very close to me, like close enough to touch. So I would say that I don't feel like I was missing a father figure. I also know my my biological father, so that's a whole nother thing. But like, yeah, I mean, I had some pretty good male figures in my life. They just weren't physically in the household with me. So in my house, me and my sister always came first, and then my mother and grandmother, took care of them. But I wouldn't even say that. I would say like my grandma really took care of, like she took care of business. We just didn't know it. Like we felt like we came first because we never went without. But in reality, she was really like, for me, like paying the bills, doing everything that needed to be done. But she was also taking care of us. So from a kid's perspective, we came first. But really, I think in reality, she was just doing everything.
Okay. So in your household, growing up, who came first?
So
in like state, like
in the household?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was raised by my father. By my father and my stepmother.
Right.
So my father is the type of man, he was the provider.
Okay.
He provided, but we couldn't talk to him. I didn't have real conversations.
He was just a provider.
Yeah.
He was not
your biological father.
Yes.
I lived with my dad, my father. Like he raised us, all his daughters. He had so many. There's 7 of us.
Oh.
Yeah, so I have a lot of sisters and stuff, but I was raised by my stepmother and my dad. And I couldn't really talk to my stepmother because she wasn't my mom. And then my mom, I couldn't really talk to either. So hence why I came out pregnant at 17. So yeah, but my father came first in the household. When it came to my stepmother, she put him first.
And then the kids.
And then the kids.
She didn't have her own kids?
Yeah, she has her own daughter. So my stepsister, and she was raised with us too.
And
she put
her father. Your father still came first.
Yes.
Interesting.
Is that resonating on the aspect that you have as far as like women that put their man first?
I don't know. Like I mean, I think it's interesting because it was your stepmother. Like, I wonder if it was your real mother, if
Your mother would have put the kids
if your
first.
mother would have put y'all first.
Well,
No.
clearly not.
Definitely not. I lived
Wait,
with
not
my.
to say it like that.
I lived
but-
with my dad for a
Not
reason, though.
not necessarily your mother. You know what I mean? Like, because it was your stepmother, yeah, she's gonna put her husband first because she came into it for
For
him.
him.
Yeah. I see
She
what
didn't
you're
come
saying.
into it for the kids
I see what
necessarily.
you're
You know what I mean? Like, but if it was her kids solely,
No, she treated her daughter just like us.
Hmm.
We
Or
was
treated
all,
us just like her daughter.
yeah, we was all raised
Interesting.
I wonder how her daughter feels about that.
Oh yeah, there's a whole lot of hidden, shit. My stepmother definitely now regrets like not putting her
daughter
daughters
first.
first.
See?
So
Interesting.
that it does
So
come.
she feels like she should have put the kids first. Now, in retrospect.
Mm.
I think she does. I would say she does.
Huh.
Because my father is very hard to communicate with. So it's like she's putting effort and he don't even communicate properly. Even with us, he sucks at communication. So it's like I could have saved my daughter some trauma if I would have invested in them. You get what I'm saying?
Got it.
So I'm gonna say my perspective and throw all of this off. The first 10 years of my life, excuse me, let's rechange that. The first 4 years of my life, I was in a 2-parent household, and then the next 6 years, it was just solely my mom, but my dad was in my life, but he was not living with us. And as soon as I, got 10, parents got married. We all started living together. And
They
I was
married
raised,
each other?
yeah,
Okay.
like after being together and then being separate, and then they married each other.
And then they got back together.
Well, if they married each other, they got back together.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know what they say, if it's meant to be, they come back.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
So, with that being said, I was raised in a majority 2-parent household. I'm 31. So, they got married when I was 10. Ooh, these minutes. So, when I look at it in my perspective, being raised in a 2-parent household, who comes first? Before niggas was like, my man, that was my mother. My husband. But guess what? We still came first. But her husband, it was, I don't even feel like we came first. I feel like it was even. My mother made sure that we never felt no type of lack in us being raised. She never made it seem like, oh, now that we married, this is your dad comes first. Like, it was never that, because she was that girl. She didn't need a man, but she got a man. So when the man comes, the man changes. The only thing that the man changes is the initial perspective of who's paying what, because it's still kind of like stayed the same. Like,
Yeah.
if she wanted to beat our ass, my father just gotta watch her beat our ass, because that was her decision. Like, it's not like because he was there, shit was gonna change. But shit changed as far as like the relationship, because he was in the house. Like, it was closer. But I was always close to my father, so that was never gonna change. And I'm a person that my parents were always in my life, both, no matter if they were together or not. So I have a whole different perspective on who comes first in the household, because my mother is so independent, and for some reason, her mindset is my man. But at the end of the day, like, we're her kids, and she's gonna put us first. Like, in retrospect, like, if she gotta buy something and she gotta choose between Father's Day and our birthday, it's gonna be our birthday.
Oh yeah.
Like, just thinking about like making perspective. Like, when it comes to making plates, we already know what plate he's gonna eat.
Yeah.
So she's gonna feed him. She's gonna make sure he eats. And I have to add on that the age thing is what really changed things, because once we could cook, bitch, my mother wasn't making nobody plate. She said, go make your father plate and then eat. Like, she wasn't even cooking. Like, so it became, we're cooking. We adapted a different role, but it didn't feel like we were being a parent to ourselves. We still had our authorities. We still had our parents looking out for us. And she still looked out for her husband. And still to this day, it's the same thing. Been married 20 years.
I'm not gonna lie, that's what I'm hoping for. Like, I hope right now that my kids see that perspective, that it's an equal balance. I never want my kids.
You never
to
want your kids to feel like you doing more for a man than you doing for them.
And I definitely don't feel like that's ever the case, because me and my man is so much on the same page with everything. Like, the kids really do come first, but it's after we talk. Like, I don't know, but it's just balance and it fits. Like, he really brought, like you said, I could have done it by myself. Like, he brought value. He's done fatherly roles, and when I get my anxiety, he takes on the scary moments for me. Like, he's really like that for me.
He's the protector for you and your kids.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
We missed a lot of comments. Let me read some of these real quick. So, my thing is, look at some of the women that do put a man first, and it backfires with the kids involved. So it makes a difference for sure.
You can't just put any man first, though. Like
that's right.
Fact.
Say that again.
You can't just put any man first. Like,
fact.
You gotta have discernment when it comes to who you bring around your kids.
Fact.
Who you even bring around your kids.
That's off rip.
Like,
fact.
No, because bitches be bringing anybody around their kids. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Fact.
Like,
mad fast.
Like, bitches be running through niggas and bringing every nigga around their kids.
But let's talk about niggas do the same thing. My daughter done had like 20 stepmothers already.
Oh.
Everybody's her stepmother. My daughter chose to call him her stepfather. Like, that's the difference. My daughter chooses to be with his family. My daughter chooses to be with him. I never forced anything on my kids. They chose that for themselves. So it'd be like, oh yeah, my stepdad.
I feel like I wanted to ask you something regarding the way you was raised and how it affects like how you look at relationships. So you was raised with a mom and a grandma, but you have a father figure. And you said earlier, you know what you don't want. So that's how you look at how you're raising your kids or your future kids and so on. Do you feel like you was forced to feel that way because of the way you was raised? Or do you just feel like that came natural and you thinking like, I was raised this way, so this is what I don't want to do?
I was forced to feel that way?
Meaning like because you was raised that way, you have to think that way?
No.
Okay.
Because I know some people who, interestingly enough, like it blows my mind, right? But they were raised in a single mother household and they also want to raise their kids like that.
I ain't gonna lie, sometimes it's less headache.
And that's what they say. And that's what's crazy.
I'm raising my kids with a man who's not their father.
Doesn't matter.
But you get what I'm saying? If I had to raise them with their fathers, I'd rather do it by myself.
But I'm not saying that's your father, but ideally you want a man in your house, like a father figure for you.
Yeah, I was definitely.
That's what I want. The people that I'm talking about, the people that I'm talking about, like they like are on some. I'm good. Like I don't want a man in my house. Like I'm just gonna raise my kids. I'm gonna be a single mother.
They said it could be a damaged thought process. What do you mean by that? It could be a damaged thought process because I think that's kind of what I was getting at, but I didn't say it in that way. Meaning like because of the things you went through, it made you who you are today. But also sometimes people go through things and they don't let it make them who they are today.
Well, I would say actually yes. So because I was raised like that, I will say that I know for sure that that's something that I don't want.
Okay, got it.
Like it's different things that happen.
They said why? Why do you feel like wait, what are you asking why for? Go ahead.
There's different things from throughout my childhood that I've experienced that it's like, okay, because I've experienced this, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? Like so that is one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like how you was raised resonates the way you raise your kids?
Yeah, definitely.
In what aspect?
As far as like morals, like for the most part. but
That's tough.
the way I raise my kids is different from how I was raised. Because
You said you couldn't talk to your.
I couldn't talk to my parents, and then it was very like, we couldn't do anything. Like, it was set in stone. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we had to be home at a certain time, early, like, till, it was crazy, but it was a very strict household, so.
I can add on to that because I was raised in a strict household, but growing up now that I'm an adult, I thank my mother. I think every time I see something, I'll be like, Ma, I just thank you for beating my ass. Ma, I thank you for giving me a curfew. Ma, I thank you for this. Because it's certain things you will never understand as a kid.
No, facts. And I feel because of that, that's why, like, even now with raising my kids, they still have curfew. But I'm more so they can talk to me. You get what I'm saying? But there is still I feel like I am a little more strict than their other parents because I do call my son, where are you? I have his tracking info. I check his phone. I do all of that. And
the world is different now than when we was raised too.
A lot of parents don't do that though. Because
they feel like it's invading their privacy and they're not giving their child
privacy. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, not fuck privacy.
At a certain age, you're
not
12 years old.
Because at the end of the day, people go through their own thing. Like as humans, whether you're 12 or whether you're 24.
But I need to know if you're a child. I need to know what you're going through.
If they're not open, if they're not willing to open up to you at that moment,
let me check your phone.
Force it out.
Let me check your phone because you're not gonna hurt yourself. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Not like
None
that.
of that
not like
is gonna be on my side.
But there's certain things they can't explain to you in that moment. So you have to give the child room to be able to do that.
I understand what you're saying, but my parents didn't ask me. They didn't do anything
so
like that. So
because your parents didn't do it for you, you don't do it for your kids. That's what I was proving.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna read some of these comments.
Definitely.
I like what Lisa said in reference to what she said. She said it molded her vision of what she experienced. Alani said, I definitely want to give my kids what I didn't have growing up because I didn't have a 2-parent household, but I knew my father and he wasn't shit and still ain't. But my kids have a great dad. All due respect, don't do that. It's an invasion of privacy.
Not at 12.
It's very different because these 12-year-olds are looking 15 and 16.
Exactly. And my son is...
I don't know. But once again, how you were raised is going to mold how you raise people because I was raised in an open household. We spoke about shit. Everything was on the table. Don't get me wrong. I was also the kid writing journals and my mother found it and I was dumb tight. Now she found it and she beat my ass. Don't beat my ass because you found my journal. I was talking to the paper. I wasn't talking to you. So I also feel like that can...
That's the thing. I found things on my son's phone, and I feel like it's the way I react. If I come at him like, oh my God, what is this? Then he's going to be like, what the fuck?
Is always everything.
No, I look at it, yo, Elias, let me explain to you why is this wrong. Like, yo, you know you can get in trouble for this type of stuff. Please don't let me find this again. You get what I'm saying? Like, that type of stuff. I found out my son had his first kiss through that, and I asked him, and he was like, yeah, Ma. And after that, he you get what I'm saying?
So let me play devil's advocate real quick. Let me play devil's advocate. If you didn't go through that phone and find out he had his first kiss, and you found out a year later, how would you have responded?
The same way. Asking him questions. So who's this girl? What she look like?
Okay, so it wasn't an aggressive response.
Definitely
it was just like, oh, you had your first kiss?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so it is a way you speak about things.
Definitely.
I
want my kids to feel safe with me. I didn't have that with my parents. I want them to be able to talk to me. Yeah, I'm going to look, but how I come off, you're not punished. You're not, no, I'm going to teach you the right way.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? How are you going to learn if I'm not teaching you? You're going to learn off the street? No, I'd rather teach you myself.
Okay. Somebody said as a kid, it ain't no privacy. You're a child, I'm the adult. I don't agree with that statement, but we're going to move on. This generation is too emotional. Getting in trouble for expressing to your journal is crazy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's damage. It's a violation. It is. It's a violation of what I'll be ready to tell you. A diary is definitely different. I will feel some type of way too. But I'm definitely checking my kids' phone and also teaching them what to do and what not to do. Just don't get caught. But just don't get caught sounds like setting them up for jail. Because don't get caught means, hey, go kill somebody, but don't get caught. Like, I wouldn't specifically say don't get caught, but I understand the beginning of what you were saying, what not to do and what to do.
Mm-hmm.
But also in the statement of don't get caught, it's like, so now I'm going to learn how to hide things from you. Because now I know you went through my phone. So now I'm going to change up how I did things. I never put shit in my phone because you pay my phone bill, bitch. I'm not doing that. What's wrong with you? Like, setting myself up to get caught. But little did I know, bitch is going under my mattress looking for a diary. So here we go. But I'm definitely, exactly. Okay, so yeah. When I say don't get caught, meaning bullying someone, etc., not sexually. Hold on. What? Hold on. I got lost. Hold on. Okay, T. So let me ask you this, because we just spoke about a lot. Would you check your kids' location and stuff? At this day and age, because you can't talk about when you was raised, you can only talk about what you would do for the future, and the future gonna keep developing.
So I will say yes, up until a certain age.
What age? 13? You're a teenager?
Probably like 12. Like, yeah,
until 13.
Like middle school age, yeah.
Because now you're forming your own opinions, saying what you do and you don't like. You kind of learn from a little bit of things that you might have seen in life from 10 to maybe 13. Yeah. I might not check the phone, but I might check the location because it's 2024. I don't know what the fuck going on out here. I ain't gonna lie to you. And it's different because back in the day, my mother would go through the phone bill. I know y'all remember that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mother would go through the phone bill. I'm not texting nothing. I'm saying everything on the phone. She'd be like, oh, you used 89 minutes. I sure did. You don't hear none, ain't one of them. Like, so I feel like the world is kind of like developing more and more, and I feel like we used to hear about, just to like segue a little bit, but like bring it back, we used to hear about kids get snatched. It wasn't so much in New York City.
I don't know. I'm having my kids' location and I'm putting fucking air tags on my kids. No cap.
What if they take the air tags off?
They're not gonna know.
Well, you put it in their booty hole?
What?
So, bitch, how did I know? Like an air tag is pretty visible.
Like, I'm gonna put it in a book bag or something, like in a book, like I'm gonna sew it into something.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, you
like,
really on your mom shit.
Yeah.
You trying to sew shit up.
Yeah.
You with the air tags.
Air tags, yeah.
Cause the phone be down sometimes. He be playing basketball.
Yeah.
He could be moving over here, but the phone right here.
Yeah.
With the air tag, booty hole. Just saying. I'm joking. However, I understand the tracking situation. I do feel like when you get to a certain point, yeah, maybe we should be able to trust each other more, and that's kind of what I want to get at as far as parenting. Like I said, I was raised in an open household, so as soon as I decided that I wanted to do something, oh, who is doing that? Hold on, YouTube, don't do that. So as soon as I decided that I may have wanted to try some new shit, first thing I would do is speak to my brother. And then I'm going to go to my mother. So I also feel like make an environment where your kids is willing to just come to you. And I'm not just speaking on your situation because your kids clearly speak to you. It's more of the parents that are doing the overly obsessing and you're still not getting no answers from your kids. The kid get in trouble, they go in their room, they get on punishment, okay, they do the same thing 2 months later. You still don't get no answer why they did the first time.
Yeah.
You don't know who your kid is or what your kid is going through. And not to say that people don't know their kids, but people don't know their kids.
Okay, can I give a different perspective of what you gave earlier?
Yes.
It's going to get a little dark, but I'm not going to tell the full story. So you say your mother read your diaries.
Uh-huh.
And you was pissed off.
Yeah.
My mother also read my diary. Now, I don't know if you remember back in the day, we had the diaries and you had like to use your voice to open it.
Hell no. My mother ain't give me that one. I had to walk the key.
I had that one. But
That's fine.
I left it unlocked one day and I like fell asleep in my living room on the couch and the fucking thing, the diary was next to me. And my mother's friend read it. And I was writing in there some stuff that was going on with me that I was scared to tell my mother, but that she definitely should have fucking known. You feel me? And I had no intentions on telling her. And she told my mother woke me up and it was like, what is this? Like, is it real? You feel me? And from there, they took action. But had they not found
The diary. They would have never known.
They would have never known. So.
It's a good thing parents.
You feel like reading diaries, you gonna play devil's advocate on that. Like, read the diary. You never know what you're gonna find.
Yeah.
No, don't read my shit. Fuck you. I ain't reading my kid's shit. That's their burden. That's like the therapist before therapy. Like, that's what I feel like a diary was growing up. Like, it was literally the therapist before we decided, hey, therapy is not target. Therapy doesn't mean you're slow. Therapy doesn't mean you need help. Like, I just need my diary.
Right, but I really needed therapy.
You did, but you didn't know how to call out for therapy.
But this is what I'm saying.
But that also aids in the part of me saying the environment didn't. Not saying that your environment didn't, but something about that situation did not allow you to just come out and say it.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I'm coming out and saying everything, and that's why my family hated, because I'm saying everything. I'm putting everything on the table every time. So I also feel like...
Okay, hold on. Right, hold on.
Quick question, how y'all think life would be if, like, the stuff that y'all got in your diary, right? If y'all think there was a world as to where your parents were your diary, how do y'all think your life would be now?
If they had to read my diary?
No, if they knew, like, it's like if you were that type of kid to come out to your parents and like the stuff that you write in your diary, you were open to tell your parents. How do you think your life would be now?
I probably wouldn't have kids.
I still would have got my ass beat. I'm sorry. What I wrote in my diary, I was talking about how my mother think I'm a slave because she got me around here cleaning this motherfucking house. I was talking about bad shit. Then I wasn't talking about like niggas. Like, I could go to my brother for that. I could go to my mother for that. That wasn't it. But when she get me tight, or when I get in trouble for talking too much in school, I'm gonna write in my diary because you just beat my ass in the shower and I couldn't sit down for 7 days. So that's the type of shit I was writing in my diary.
Okay, so
I always was able to have the hard talk.
You just said, like, you always gonna speak out, you always gonna say whatever, right?
Right.
You know me
as
a person.
Right.
Personally.
Yeah.
And you know I'm always gonna speak out.
Right.
Right?
So if it came to that, then you wasn't able to.
Right. If there's an instance where something is going on and I'm not able to speak out, or you're not able to speak out in that instance, what do?
I don't know, because I've always been able to speak out.
See? And that's the thing. You have never been put in a position where you couldn't speak up.
Yeah, never.
Because I was put in that position, I didn't have anywhere else to turn, I wrote it down. Mm-hmm. And luckily, somebody read that shit.
I get that.
You feel me?
Okay. Somebody said, okay, Cat Williams. I don't even know if they said that too, but let me use all these comments. That's exactly why you gotta invade their privacy and think they know what you feel. Honestly, just create a safe space for your child so that they can feel comfortable talking to you but not forcing it on them. But I feel like you're supposed to foster an environment where your children wouldn't feel afraid to talk to you. Correct. I'm not trying to be my kids out. I'm not reading their stuff. But share their location, though, because if shit pop off, I'm pulling up. What's up? That's right, Mom. Okay, Cat Williams. I don't know what he said that to. Yeah. It's the mothers that know their kid business and want to tell everybody, like their friends, people in the store.
That's crazy. That's different.
I've been there where I couldn't speak, no voice. I was never able to speak to my mom, but I found someone I could speak to.
I want my kids to come to me, not somebody else.
Do you think you're your kid's best friend?
My daughters, yes. My son, I think his father is, but at least it's a parent.
Okay.
So,
I like that. I feel like growing up, my parents was not my best friend. It was my brother. Like, for sure. That's my bestie. Because even though I used to tell him because I'm getting my ass beat and he's not, so I used to tell him, I didn't care. We still gonna be friends. You my brother. Like, you're not going nowhere. I feel like I was always a daddy's girl, and that does play a role into parenting, because if you're a mommy's girl, you always gonna be on mommy's side, and what daddy do, you just like, fuck it. And there's a lot of girls out here like that as well, and I be just, I don't know what I'll do without my dad. I just want y'all to know.
I don't say I call my grandma best friend. My mother was in the streets with me. She was outside.
So your grandma was your best friend?
Me and my grandma used to be in our house watching the ID channel, Snap, the Game Channel, Whammy, fucking Wheel of Fortune, the Pyramid Show, all types of stupid shit. Yeah, Law and Order, SVU, Criminal Intent.
They
That
said
was
my
my
cousin
girl.
was my best friend.
Eating all day.
So growing up, who was your best friend?
My sister. My big sister.
Okay. Who was
Where
your
do
best
you
friend
fall
growing
on the
up?
sister line?
She's closest to the youngest.
Yeah, I'm number 5.
Who was your best friend growing up?
Outside
you
of
didn't say grandma.
my grandma.
You said grandma. Okay.
But my best friend now was my best friend when I was a kid. So my best friend now.
Yeah. All right. So we gonna end this off real quick with a
Did we do the
questionnaire.
last topic? We did 3 topics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The baby mama drama. She don't have none. She's the baby mama.
Mm.
You ain't got no baby mama drama, right? So we
Okay,
can't
wait.
really speak on the baby mama drama. We can open the floor for questions about baby
Wait,
mama
can
drama.
I open the floor to like?
We can open the floor for questions.
All right, look, y'all. I just came from getting drinks, happy hour with my homegirl, right? And I was, hold
Anyway,
on,
anyway.
Alright. I was telling her how I just started talking to some new guy, right?
You know this is over quick. Go ahead.
And I was telling her how he got 2 kids. He got 2 kids.
Yeah.
So she says, do they have the same mother? I said, yeah. She said, is she dead? With a straight face. It took me back because I was like, bitch, what? Like,
How old are the kids?
Teen.
you're not concerned about her accident.
Because I could get why she asking. Cause
She didn't even know the ages. She just, is she dead? Like, that was initial reaction. Like, that's not crazy.
yeah, that's a little.
I feel like depending on the situation, it's crazy.
But the
I
kids,
feel like if you know Terica, it's kind of like, really?
the kids are 7 and 3.
Did she stand on it? She stand on it. Does she ask where they at?
No, she's dead ass. Are they dead?
Yeah, she said on it.
If they young, sis,
Leave on out.
How young is too young?
I feel like if you got one kid under 5, too young.
Damn.
Too young. That's right. Too young. She said too young when you said the ages. Too young.
Means they was together a long
Time.
time.
Because they ain't just get pregnant after the 7th year.
Yeah, that's an age gap in between.
They was together for 10 years. Somebody set the face like. We're gonna open the floor for questions. Yo, we're gonna open the floor for questions. Any questions for Kat? Any questions for Toxic T? Any questions for Matter? We gonna open the floor for questions. We gonna open it. Oh, they about to cut us off. They are very
It's only 2
disrespectful.
minutes left, y'all.
I hate when they do this.
Well, the party is June 8th.
No, I'm coming back to talk about this because this is a hot commodity topic. Come back, y'all.
Wait till the baby.
And tell all the people to come back too.
Well, oh, his baby? I don't know where his kids at. They don't live with him though. I guess they live with their mother.
They live separate now?
Yeah, he lived with his aunt.
For how long?
I don't know.
He just moved in with his own sound like.
I don't know. I didn't ask how long he was living with his aunt. He said he lived with his aunt.
Did you stop it already? You better tell the whole story because they had broke up. She told me that they had broke up because she didn't know what he wanted. She wanted as in his.
And I wrote him and I said what you said.
Okay, and then I asked her, so if the baby mama decides, hey, what she decides what she wants and she wants him, what's the situation?
He out of there.
This is what I'm saying because that's a family.
He said,
at that point, that's a family.
I said, what happens if the baby mother decides she now knows what she wants and it's you?
Mm-hmm.
He said, laugh my ass off. It's been 3 years, 1, and 2, she has somebody, and 3, she can want all she wants. Ask all the questions you need. I said, in an ideal world, would you be with her? He said, no. I said, okay. He said, I value my peace.
We gotta talk about the party. This gonna be.
I don't know.
Sometimes
I don't know, but
relationships do run its course.
I was about to say that sounds pretty valid. I mean, ultimately, you know him, but if he,
I don't know
him.
that well. I don't know him that well.
She
Y'all
doesn't
okay
know
with
him.
Can we get a shot,
That's
please?
fine. A shot? Yeah, let's take a shot. I don't know him that well. We've been talking for about about a week. But it's been consistent. It's been nice.
that's a week.
No. But
Man.
I don't know. I don't know him. I don't know him.
Come on in. We gotta talk
But
about
what
the party.
he said,
We gotta talk
that's
about
what he
this
said.
topic. This episode.
I
This
say,
situation.
it's been a week. You take that shit with a grain of salt.
Facts.
See
Right.
if you even
I
like
don't know
him
if
like
it's
that.
alright.
You might not even like like him like that when you get to know him.
Not you might not even.
Yeah.
No, that's very true.
Oh, the ball was ball.
I just think "Are They Dead" was crazy. Is She Dead was crazy.
And I don't stand on it. And I meant it. Is she dead?
You heard her.
For the baby mother, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's the
That's
only
funny.
time
That is dumb funny.
That's the only time I'm gonna talk to somebody's baby father. The baby mother's in the ground or in the urn.
What if the situation is like
Dead.
both people, you know, respectively
I
know that it's over?
No. Cause I know people who are broken up with their baby mom and baby father. They still fucking each other, but they're not together.
Everybody always got access to the baby mom.
Exactly. I feel like
Except this one.
I feel like everybody.
I was
feel
about
like
to say, like,
Had to cover my tracks.
like I can't,
Hold
like,
on,
I
see,
can say,
hold on, 'cause,
like I could say, retrospectively, like it's really different. Like I done can't, like with her, like she got two different baby fathers. You get what I'm saying? Yo, one of them actually, when I was chilling in the crib, nigga showed up and knocked on the door type shit. Like, yo, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? But you didn't know I was there type shit. But what she told me was like,
Come on in,
you know,
because we gotta speak about it.
Do you think? Okay, do y'all think
I
that?
just want y'all to know it's been recorded.
That's fine. That's
Alright,
fine.
bet. So what she told me was like, yo, you know what? Like, yo, what she told me beforehand, like, you know, the situation was over and shit like that. So him popping up to the door was unexpected, even to her, because I seen it on her face. Because
He had my son.
Like-
Why are you here?
Yo,
Like,
what
yo,
it
like,
do, what it do?
we was
We
just
about to
sitting
talk
there.
about a situation and we gonna touch on the party. So come on in, share this with a few friends, share this with
Yes.
anybody you know that need to come to the party because it's a freak Nick situation. All right, make sure you tune in. But
okay, but like say for instance, say he wasn't there. What would happen if your baby father knocked on the door? Knock.
Oh no, I was done.
Oh, you was finished. All
I
right.
was done.
All I'm saying is, I
don't feel that
personally know people
Nah, I
who
know,
got
but if
kids
I would have
and
known,
they
like,
do not
if I would have known,
fuck
like,
on their baby
there
mother
was-
or baby
there was
father.
my cousin don't
still
fuck on her
there.
baby father either. She don't even talk to that man.
My girl Lily and her baby daddy, they do not be. They hung up, big up. They be like 8 or 9. They've been done.
So
Been done.
for the people in here, y'all still fucking on your baby moms and baby fathers?
Yeah.
Are you still fucking on your baby moms and baby fathers?
Or can you if you wanted to?
I don't at all. Thank you. See?
That's my cousin, y'all. She ain't. with
So
that
why are you saying that his kids? I'm sorry.
Need a napkin?
Okay, but let's talk about it because children. I mean, but then you gotta think about it. Like men are not the same as women. When a woman leaves a relationship, she been left the relationship before
Yeah,
you
she
get
left
broken up.
before you were real.
So a man, when he leaves a relationship, he kind of always going to test the waters to see if he can come back into your space
Right.
without necessarily wanting to be with you, just to see, just for his ego. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And women they don't have to do that, because niggas gonna nig, and
Niggas is gonna say.
it's always raining men.
Can you fuck on your baby mom or your baby daddy? That's the question. Can you fuck on your baby mom or your baby daddy? That is the question. And have you?
You taking these shots?
Because I feel like what you call him is in here, and I know he did.
What I'm saying is, this is crazy.
Oh, he left. He lucky.
Who?
You know,
Um,
he got 3 kids. Nigga said ill. My cousin said ill. Yo, Billy Ill. Like, why? There's too many options in here to be fucking on your
That's
baby
what
mom.
I'm saying.
It's
It's
over.
always raining men.
It's just
If
over.
that's what you into.
Let it be over. Right. So we're gonna take this shot real quick. Miss Toxic.
Who brought it up in the first place?
Right. Because the toxicity in that situation.
all right, y'all. So should I
Yeah,
not salt
that's
him?
the one for you, right? That's the one that did it.
Should I not salt him?
For sure.
Okay, good job. All right, somebody said all 3 of my baby daddies still want to fuck me, but honestly, I wouldn't even want them next to me. Sorry, I'm happy where I'm at. Woo!
That shit was strong.
Woo! That shit tasted like.
This
Let
bitch
me
is
text
drinking
her.
dicks.
Oh shit, we were still recording all this time. Hey YouTube, y'all.
Cool job.
YouTube is here in the flesh, y'all, holding us down every week. They don't cut us off, they let us go.
Oh, so
Yeah,
they
we
got a
need
little
going.
behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Oh, they definitely did.
Yeah, they did. And we live.
YouTube definitely caught that whole story. Fact.
We love a red hit. A dread hit.
What?
What is
What she
Question: what is it that you're looking for? Do you want to date exclusively? She's talking.
I'm just dating
No,
right now.
Right there.
Yeah.
Cause look at the fucking shower head. Look at his head.
She's saying she just dating, but you told me that you're tired of being single.
I'm tired of being single because it's too much.
She has to date in order to not be single, though. You can't just expect it.
Dating is cool.
So what do you? So what do you want? What are you looking for?
I'm not looking for anything.
What are you expecting to come your way then?
I'm catching up.
You just having fun?
Yeah.
There we go. She's just having fun. She's not looking for shit.
But what if a good guy comes along? What's that good guy?
Ooh.
If a good guy comes along, then we'll see what. Like I'm not.
She
looking.
said, "What is that good guy?" That was the main question of that.
What is the good
guy?
Shit.
Bitch got comfortable. She has to sit back real quick. My heart is hurting.
Deep thoughts.
Well, I met a good guy.
Mm.
I would say I'm dating a good guy, but he just don't got enough time. Like,
So how good is it?
If
on a scale of 1 to 10,
what is
it? On a scale of 1 to 10, what is
like consistent, like communication, like better communication?
They said he's dating other people.
I don't think so. I don't know.
I think she's talking about the baby father.
No, I'm talking about.
No, I think she was asking about the baby father. The baby father dating other people.
Oh, I don't think he's dating other people either.
What is enough time?
Enough time for what?
So they asked what is enough time.
You said he don't have enough
time.
Oh, he don't have enough time. Like,
okay, and they asked what is enough time.
Like physical time, that's something that can be that's situational. But like communication, like a call, a text, at least daily. If we're like
fucking with each other.
Yeah.
How long have you known him?
I've known him since high school.
But they've been
no, but how long have y'all been established? Like
a couple months.
And it's inconsistent.
Very inconsistent.
Mm-hmm.
So what is enough time?
More than
you said no, but we're asking like what is enough time in your book? Like what do you feel like is considered enough time?
I feel like
so you said a text or
okay. What you said the other day? If you could go 3 days without speaking.
If you could go 3 days without speaking to me, you could go a lifetime.
That part, yeah, it'd be on some shit like that.
If you not at least interacting with me somehow, like even if I don't get a full conversation, but if you don't send a good morning text, you don't send a pic, you don't send nothing within 3 days. Oh,
it'll be like very like.
I'm not a priority.
It'll be like good morning, like 2 responses after the good morning, and then that's it, and then like a response
when you really
the next
fuck
night.
with somebody,
Like,
or you really like somebody's vibe, you look forward
and
to
then the next day, like you know what I mean? And then
you be like, damn, I want to speak to this person.
But like during the week, we don't really be talking like that. Like we'll hang out on a weekend.
This is what
it's
I'm
like
I go to his house on a weekend, spend the night for the weekend. But then during the week when he's working, it's like I can't contact him.
If you are just having fun, inconsistency sucks. Drop
that.
Yeah. How do you feel about when you what do you
see? But the new guy, he's consistent
for a week, girl.
Of course.
Stand up.
It's not enough.
That's not enough time.
It's not enough time. But so far, the consistency has been 100%.
Okay.
So what are you
the other guy was fucking up from day one.
So what are you looking for as far as like
well,
friendships, situationships?
You're putting me on the spot. I don't know.
She's like, I don't know.
You ever had a threesome?
No.
Do you want to have one?
You never had. How old are you?
31.
Okay.
Girl, why are you asking that? Have you ever had a threesome?
Yes.
You're fucking late, dude. Please don't know.
I've had 2 actually.
I haven't. I would like to, but I haven't.
Why have you not?
I don't. Opportunity. I would say that's
opportunity is everywhere.
That's a good word.
Opportunity is everywhere. Have you seen yourself? The opportunity is endless. No. Your opportunity is restricted.
Like, are you not making the opportunity? Like,
there you go. Nigga said days are late. Do you even watch?
How can you know that's me? Shut the fuck up,
Because I said days are late. So the opportunity has not presented itself for you to have that opportunity.
Fact.
So you gotta create it.
Yeah, I'm a punk. So
She a punk.
yeah.
I'm a punk goes crazy. That was not the word I was expecting
I
her to
just wish she
say.
was going.
I'm a punk.
So this is what I feel, right? I know this episode is about baby moms and shit, but
She is a baby mama. But it's all about her.
you're right. It's all about you. It's all about you.
Hot seat, right? Like
In the words of Larry, your birthday was yesterday. Are you gonna have a threesome? Brother Deacon, we need you. Would you? Not the hiding myself. Not the hiding myself. Are you? So I'm just saying, this is the year 31.
This is definitely the year. It's gonna happen this year.
I'm
We're gonna make it
so
happen.
proud of you for saying that because I believe that too.
We're gonna make it happen.
You're definitely gonna make that happen.
Somebody look nervous.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that is right.
You look so nervous.
Oh my God, 2024 goals. Do you want a threesome too, Chef D? We can
Who's
set that up for
Chef
you.
D?
Not us, but we can set it up for you. Chef D, would you like a threesome?
That's not Chef D, Chef D.
No, that ain't Chef D.
Oh.
The madam can make it happen for you. I'm just saying.
Not to set.
We are getting dreams. I know that is not for you. I got you, girl.
Oh wow.
She's so fine. I got her. You would have. When I was asked, the woman's husband asked me because she was shy. Who the man
Oh,
asked?
I know who this is.
Okay.
You know who that is?
No.
Oh.
Mitch said, the madam, you came to the right place. You came to the right place. So, speaking of the madam, we're going to get into the fact that June 8th is a motherfucking movie. Do you hear me? June 8th, the Freak Nick Pleasure Party is really about to be lit. Like, I just want you to know, get your tickets now. The early bird tickets are $25. After that, they're going up. And if you decide you want to come at the door, they're going to be even more. You feel me? I might have a boss today. I'm just trying to let you know. Get your tickets now. Because I know you've seen the other parties. And I know you've seen what goes on. So I'm trying to tell you to pull up to the pull up. This is not PG-13 what goes on. It's Instagram. This is rated X party X type style shit, okay? Just understand, do not come to this party if you do not like people. I'm telling you now, this is not the place for you to facilitate and watch from the sides. You will be pulled in some way, somehow. A game, a dare, a shot, something. I'm letting you know now. It is a movie. Freak Nick attire required.
Start shopping now.
Start shopping now. You got a month. Today is the 8th. You got 13 days.
Hear me and hear me good. Even if you buy your ticket, if you pull up to the door and you're not in your Freak Nick attire, you're not getting in.
Oh.
You're not getting a refund.
I got security and door.
You're not getting a refund either. So get your outfit now. Get your short shorts. Get your little t-shirts with the spray paint. Do whatever you gotta do. Get
For
your
the
little
niggas,
big earrings.
I got some outfits for y'all.
Whatever.
I got some
But if you pull up in regular clothes, you're not getting in.
I'm telling you, shit is going to be lit. Let me also say there will be a best outfit prize. Okay, and if you know Madam, she don't do nothing less. Do you hear me? Best outfit prize. There will also be giveaways. Please understand, it is still a pleasure party. You just come and Freak Nick thing. Food and drinks will be there. All you gotta do is buy a ticket and come in outfit. I didn't ask y'all to bring nothing. I didn't ask y'all to do nothing. Come, pull up. If you support me, if you support T, if you support Kat, if you support anybody that has been on this podcast, pull up to the pull up because the podcast is slowly ending its 3rd season. Can I get some hearts in the comments for the 3rd season? People don't make it past their 10th episode. I'm I'm talking about the 3rd season. Consistency is everything here. Don't play with her. She's a Capricorn. She don't play that. Trying to let you know. We're going to talk about that closer to it. Because I don't want them to be like, oh, choosy. I'm cooking and eating. What you want me to make? I'm going to be first at the door. Listen, doors open at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Understand food will only be available between 9 and 11. If you come after 11, you might not get in because the doors might be closed.
Yeah, security done up.
Security is at the door. I don't play. Okay? So understand that.
And
do not come after 11. Bigger venue, bigger things.
The venue is mad nice, y'all.
It's sexy.
Real sexy. Yeah.
It's real sexy. It's real sexy, but we gonna get freaknik sexy. So if you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you need to go watch some freaknik videos to get some inspo, to understand what's about to go down, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. I'm telling you, June 8th is lit. Are you excited for the party?
I am.
I like this hat. You might have to do something with that. Time is tired. It might be hot by then too.
I'm already
It's gonna be hot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in theme.
You already in things.
You got
She
the
ready?
earrings?
Yeah. Let me tell you, I'm about to get the Mad One earrings. Y'all don't even know. I'm trying to
Oh,
tell
I still
y'all.
have my name
That's
earrings.
fire.
Well,
Yo.
the name chains, the name earrings.
I might have to go blow a bag with this party. I'm trying to tell you, this shit is going to be lit. You ordered the beds? No, we not doing that side. I got an airbed, but we not doing that side. Nah, chill. Yo,
Pussy
he's
popping
dumb.
on the handstand, crazy.
I'm trying to tell y'all, everybody must pop the pussy.
This
And
shit
I just
about
want y'all to know-
You acting like you don't know, Naughty.
Naughty understands everything that's about to go on. Like, he definitely understands because
he's slow.
he know who the man is. He knows. So, let me be the first to say, please tell your friends. Bring them. This is not a situation where I'm telling you to
Get y'all tickets now before the price go
Come
up.
as a unit. Bring the block out. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's gonna be a movie that night. And I just want you to know, okay? If you know me, do not drive. That's all I'm saying. Do not drive. I don't know. I don't know. But we will also have treats to the moon available. Y'all know how it goes.
Dick pops, pussy pops.
Hello. We're gonna have it all. It's all gonna be set up. Make sure you pull up. Get your tickets. For information, you see the number on the flyer, 347-369-3802. You Zelle that number, you Apple Pay that number. That's how you get your ticket, and you get a virtual ticket because we know people like to lose shit. And I don't have time for people at the door. I already have somebody at the door. All the tickets. They know what's what. That's it. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's going to be a great time. And I'm trying to get LA drinks on a bar, so you definitely got to pull up.
Yeah.
Trying to tell you. Trying to get LA drinks on the bar. We're going to have a whole gang in here. It's not about entrepreneurs in this bitch. We do it together. We don't outsource. We insource. Fuck you mean?
And it's going to be hot that week, so if anybody need a wax before the party,
Please pull up.
Yeah.
European on Columbus, please.
Yeah, 100 in Columbus.
100 in
Look
Columbus.
at it as an underarm.
Don't see that shit.
Anybody in here? This is a birthday.
Nigga, this is pull up.
Oh,
We'll be hot as video. Like,
cut that part out.
So yeah, make sure y'all pull up. If you ever had a drink with me, you know how you know. Let me tell you, a lot of drinks will get you on your ass.
Yeah.
On your yeah.
Bring some drinks on Saturday, sis.
We also gonna have your drinks.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
She gonna have the weed juice. So that shit go crazy. It's
supposed to be a movie.
It's really about to be crazy. Tell everybody you know. Okay.
Wow, June 8th is 4 weeks from now. That's
literally
tomorrow.
4 weeks.
Okay.
4 weeks, y'all.
Okay.
I got a
So
photo
let me go
shoot
get
in
my
like
shorts tomorrow.
10 days. Like, it's about to be crazy. Photo shoot, 10 days, party, 4 weeks. It's going to be amazeballs, and I hope y'all pull up, and I hope y'all tell all your friends. Because this is a time for you to really just dress how you want. You feel
Exactly.
You feel the
Today is
vibe of
next
the
month.
90s. Half of y'all was born in the 90s.
94.
93.
92.
Oh. God damn. 95, they were working.
No,
Excuse me?
I mean, starting at 95, I feel like it started getting a little.
That's right. We love y'all anyhow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your family.
I stay home.
92, 95, that Lisa just fucking dated. Just
That's when
dated.
they switched from the
No,
Infamil
no.
to the similar.
Yo, for real, because they had Infamil back in the 80s. It was breast milk. It was one of them. But listen, y'all, we about to end this live. Oh, 90 heard. Make sure y'all get y'all outfits. Make sure, let everybody know it's going to be a prize for the best outfit. So, bust that creativity out the motherfucking door. Show me what y'all got. Because y'all know Madam got 2 fits. You already know. Come on now. It's not Madam if she don't have more than 1 fit. And guess what? I didn't even tell y'all the best part. Because y'all wanted this. I'm not hosting, so I'm gonna get drunk with you motherfuckers, okay? We got motherfucking T Marie and Toxic T hosting the motherfucking party.
We outside,
You hear me?
y'all. Yeah,
We
we gonna have a good time.
outside, y'all.
I'm gonna
If
get
you
drunk with
did
y'all
not
too,
know,
though. Just
because they
yeah,
felt
just
like last
pass
party
me a
I
shot
wasn't
on
drunk
the
enough.
side.
But I had an agenda that night.
I don't got no agenda, so I'm getting fucked up right
Now,
with y'all.
yeah, this party I ain't got no
Yeah,
agenda.
we outside.
I'm not cooking, but we will
And
have
I'm
food.
calling out the next day.
Feel
So
me? We gonna
fuck
have some good ass food by my good black people, because y'all know I support my entrepreneurs. And it's good food. Okay? So make sure y'all pull up.
a turtleneck and Tim's is insane.
Make the yo.
Girl, bye.
That's funny.
Go to hell! That's
It's
not
gonna be hot.
oh, it's gonna be so hot. It's already
It's
been
already
hot.
hot.
Like, so yeah,
It
make
was a lot of
sure.
degrees today.
Oh
Yo.
man. June, come on, June.
I don't know, but
I need you
this
to
weather
10
is
more days twice so I can see the weather for that time. Because we're going to have a ball. We're going to have a ball. And I hope this is talked about. Hope somebody wants to sponsor me. I'm trying to get a lip sponsor. Just let you know. So if you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that's looking for some things, tell me pull up.
Some things like that.
If they're looking for some sponsorships, I'm trying to get sponsored. Help me out. Feel me? All right? So without further ado, we out this nasty. Say bye, y'all.
Bye. Happy Mother's Day, y'all.
Happy Mother's Day. That was great. That was great.
Facts. You gotta turn off this one then.
Laters. What's the deuce? Bye.